If you're trying to break into cybersecurity in 2026, one of the easiest ways to waste time is choosing a path just because it sounds popular. Cloud security sounds exciting. SOC sounds like the classic entry-level cyber path. GRC sounds appealing if you want something less hands-on technical. But these are very different jobs. They do not suit the same backgrounds. They do not require the same proof, and they do not have all the same entry-level reality. So in this video, I'm going to compare cloud security, SOC, and GRC from a recruiter's perspective, not just which one sounds best. Which one is most realistic for beginners? Which one has strong long-term demand? What proof you need for each path, and which one I would choose depending on your background. This is not about declaring one universal winner. It's about helping you choose the path you can actually build evidence for. Now, before I compare them, a quick caveat. When people ask which path has the best opportunity, they often want one simple answer. But the honest answer is, it depends. A path can have strong long-term demand, but still be hard for a beginner to enter. A path can also have lots of job ads, but also lots of competition. A path can pay well, but require experience that beginners just don't have yet. So I'm going to score these paths across 5 areas. 1, entry-level accessibility. 2, long-term demand. 3, competition. 4, proof of work. And 5, fit by background. This does not replace the broader roadmap. You still need foundations, evidence, networking, certifications, where they all make sense, and a targeted job search. This is the decision step that helps you choose what kind of evidence to build. It's a more useful way to think about this than just saying cloud pays more or SOC is the best entry point. Hey everyone, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name's Luke. I'm a cybersecurity recruiter and career coach. If you're not new, welcome back. Remember, if you haven't already and you find my content helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel and join our growing community. And remember, check out my job ready blueprint. It's only $14.99 and it gives you a complete roadmap of the first 90 days of how to break into cybersecurity. I'll leave the link below. Let's get straight back to the video. Okay, so first, what are we actually comparing? SOC stands for Security Operations Center. SOC roles are usually about monitoring alerts, investigating suspicious activity, escalating incidents, documenting what happened, and helping the business respond to threats. GRC stands for Governance, Risk, and Compliance. Now, these roles are usually about risk assessments, policies, controls, audits, compliance frameworks, third-party risk, and helping the business understand and manage security risk. Cloud security is about securing cloud environments like AWS, Azure, or GCP, which is Google Cloud. They might include identity, network controls, login, storing permissions, workload security, detection, compliance, and security architecture. So already you can see the difference. SOC is more investigation and response. GRC is more risk controls, documentation, and stakeholder work. And cloud security is more technical and platform focused. None of these are automatically better. They are different games. Okay, path 1, SOC. So let's talk about this. SOC is still one of the most common paths, probably the most common path at the moment, to be honest, beginners think about. And it makes sense. There are clear junior job titles. There are labs. There are courses. There are lots of videos about becoming a SOC analyst. Now, the upside of SOC is that it gives you strong exposure to real security operations. You learn alerts, logs, phishing, endpoint activity, SIEM tools. That is valuable, don't get me wrong. But the challenge is competition, because SOC is so often promoted as the entry-level cyber path. A lot of beginners aim there. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but it means you need more than I did a SOC course. You definitely need proof. So for SOC, the best proof is investigation work. A good beginner SOC project could be a phishing investigation write-up, or a suspicious login investigation, a Windows event log review, or a SIEM lab with clear findings. SOC may suit you if you like technical investigation, alerts, patterns, troubleshooting, and working under pressure. It may not suit you if you hate repetitive monitoring, if you don't like shift work or technical detail. So if any of those 3, if you don't like, avoid SOC. Now, my recruiter verdict on SOC: good entry visibility, strong learning value, but a very high beginner competition. You definitely need clear investigation proof to stand out. Path 2, GRC. GRC is often misunderstood by beginners. Some people think it's the easy, non-technical option. I do not think that is the right way to frame it at all. GRC is less hands-on technical than some SOC or cloud roles, but it's not easy. You still need to understand risk controls, evidence, policies, frameworks, and business communication. You really need strong soft skills. The upside of GRC is that it can be a strong path for people from a non-technical background like audit, compliance, risk, project management, operations, consulting, legal, finance, or quality assurance. If you already know how to document, if you know how to communicate well, manage stakeholders and think about process, then GRC can be a really natural bridge into cyber. The challenge is that some GRC roles are not labeled as entry-level cyber roles. They might be called risk analysts, compliance analysts, IT audit analysts, cyber governance analysts. There's lots of different job titles they could be. That means beginners can miss opportunities because they only search for GRC analyst. So bear that in mind. For GRC, the best proof is documentation and judgment. A good beginner GRC project could be a sample cyber risk register or a policy review, and then accentuate mini gap assessment, an ISO 27001 control mapping exercise, or an audit style finding with recommendations. GRC may suit you if you like writing, structure, business communication, risk process, and making complex things clear. Now, it wouldn't suit you if you want to spend most of your day in technical tools. So if you're a technical person and want to go down that route, avoid GRC. Now, my recruiter verdict on GRC: strong option for career changes, especially with business side experience, but you do need to prove you understand cyber risk rather than just saying you want a non-technical cyber role. I honestly think GRC is the best path and the easiest path to get into if you're coming from a complete non-IT, non-technical background or you're a career changer. Path 3, cloud security. So cloud security probably has the strongest long-term upside of the three, but it's also usually the least beginner friendly if you're starting from scratch. Why is that? Well, beginner cloud security sits on top of cloud knowledge. So before you secure cloud environments, you need to understand how cloud environments actually work. That means identity, networking, storage, compute, login, permissions. This is where I want to be clear because it connects back to my start from zero roadmap. I still think learning cloud fundamentals early is smart. I really do. Cloud is part of modern IT. Over 90% of businesses now are on the cloud. But learning cloud basics is different from saying cloud security is the easiest first cybersecurity job from zero. Now, the upside is that organizations are still moving workloads into cloud and modernizing their infrastructure. Cloud security skills can be valuable across many environments, but the mistake beginners often think is that they can jump straight into cloud security without understanding cloud basics. I see this all the time. Trust me, you can't. For cloud security, the best proof is configuration and risk explanation. That's what hiring managers often look for. Now, a good beginner cloud security project could be secure an S3 bucket or Azure storage account scenario, reviewing IAM permissions and explain privilege risks, or set up login and explain what should be monitored. Cloud security may suit you if you have IT support, systems, networking, DevOps, software, or cloud admin experience. Now, it may be harder if you have no technical background at all. My recruiter verdict on cloud security has excellent long-term opportunity, but usually better as a second step unless you already have cloud or IT foundations. So talking through all three of them, how would I compare them? For easiest to understand as a beginner, SOC probably wins because the path is more visible. For career changes with business, audit, risk, compliance, project or operations experience, GRC may be the best bridge for you. For long-term technical upside, cloud security is very strong, but it usually requires a lot more foundations first. For proof of work, all three are possible. SOC proof is investigation, GRC proof is risk and controls, and cloud proof is configuration and secure design thinking. Now, for competition, SOC, as I said before, can be crowded because so many beginners aim there. So you are going up against a lot of people. GRC can be less obvious because the jobs are spread across different titles, and that's something that not everyone realizes. And cloud can be competitive because employers often want real platform experience. So if you ask me which one has the best opportunity, my answer would be this. The best opportunity is the path where your background plus your proof gives you the strongest story. This is what gets interviewed, which ultimately will get you hired. So let's talk about what I would choose by background. If you're coming from help desk or IT support, I would seriously look at SOC, IAM, or cloud foundations. You already have some technical context, so you can build towards security operations or cloud security more naturally. Now, if you're coming from audit, compliance, operation, risk, finance, project management, or a completely different industry, I would look hard at GRC, I really would. You may already have transferable skills that map well into risk, controls, evidence, and stakeholder work. Now, if you're coming from software, DevOps, networking, or systems admin, cloud security may be a strong long-term play. If you're starting from no IT background at all, I would not try to pick the highest paying path on paper. I would pick the path where you can build credible proof fastest. That might be SOC if you enjoy investigations, or it might be GRC if your background is business side, and it might be cloud if you're willing to build technical foundations first. The key is to stop choosing based only on height. Choose based on fit, proof, and realistic entry points. Here is my honest recommendation. If you want the clearest beginner path, consider SOC, but expect competition and build investigations proof. If you have business side experience or moving from another industry, definitely do not ignore GRC. It might be the better bridge for you to get into this sector. If you want the strongest long-term technical upside, cloud security is a great target, but you may need to build cloud or IT foundations before you're credible. And quite honestly, often it will be the second move or the third move in your career to get into this. The wrong question is, which path is best? The better question is, which path can I prove that I'm suited for? This is what I would focus on. So if you're following my Start from Zero roadmap, use this video as the lane choice step. Research the market, choose the path that fits your background, build the foundations, then build proof that matches that path. If you want me to create a simple quiz or decision checklist for SOC versus GRC versus cloud, comment path below and tell me your background. If you already know which one you're leaning towards, that's great. Comment SOC, GRC or cloud, I really want to know. And also it means I can see which path needs the next breakdown. And if you're trying to build a cybersecurity career plan, check the links below for my newsletter, blueprint and coaching options. Subscribe for more practical cybersecurity career advice, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep leveling up your career.